Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We have got some new inside information, some new leaks and rumors when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 6 from various different insiders here. We've got new details on potentially trailer 3 and what to expect across the board for what should be a very, very big month for GTA 6 as a whole. So this first bit of information stems from Nate the Hate. We've talked about Nate here a few times on the channel, a very credible inside information source, leaker here in the GTA 6 community. This person ends up tweeting at Nate asking him, with GTA 6 being just over 3 months away, do you think there's a possibility that we might not get a trailer 3 but straight to a gameplay trailer because they would want the gameplay and the online trailer spread out evenly? This is a pretty valid question because it's been talked about a lot here. It's been sort of speculated about a lot here in the community as of late because it's been so long since we had trailer 2. Are they going to do more traditional trailer 3 that's still focused on the story and the single player, or do they do more of a gameplay-esque trailer breaking down and showcasing what actual GTA 6 footage looks like so that that's fully out there with plenty of time in between it and launch, and then also it and any potential announcements for online? And to this, Nate actually responds and says, I expect Rockstar is going to follow a similar marketing pattern as they have in the past, but I do think that we're going to get a meaningful look at GTA 6 during its next appearance here. So based on his inside info here, he's got a feeling that we're going to see a more meaningful, in-depth, detailed look at the game. Now, a similar marketing pattern would indicate a trailer 3 and then a gameplay trailer much closer to launch. We've looked at the timelines of their previous marketing across GTA 5, RDR2. Gameplay trailers have always come a little bit closer to launch than we are right now. But a trailer 3 being a much more meaningful look at GTA 6 would be indicative that it'll be something more grand than just what we saw within trailer 1 and trailer 2. Obviously sort of introducing us into the general Leonida area, introducing us into some of the characters and the hijinks they find themselves in. This could be a much more detailed trailer. Maybe it's a little bit longer. Maybe it's more specified on who it's following and what it's explaining throughout the entire trailer. If it's just focused on Jason and Lucia specifically and it's about their story and fleshing out their characters more, if it's just focused more on the world in Leonida, some of the landscapes, the places that we're going to be visiting and exploring across the board. There's a lot of potential for what that could mean, but an insider is saying that our next reveal, our next announcement for the game is going to be a more meaningful look at it. I think is certainly, big news there. And that could be, very exciting whenever it finally happens. Could be later on this week to get ahead of the earnings call that we have with Take-Two on the 7th. It could be, again, at any point this month, but it does seem like it's imminent. And when it does finally happen, it's going to be very, very impactful based off that inside info. Now, speaking of timing, this is my Paul Blart Mall Cop style segue into our next post from Nate here. He also gets asked about any general GTA 6 updates. The people yearn for GTA 6 information. And to this, Nate responds and says, it is August now. In due time, we're going to get the update that people seek. Previously, Nate did mention that August should be a very big month for GTA 6 in general, so just sort of doubling down, although this is a rather ambiguous answer, it's not giving us a direct timeline. He is saying that this should be a very big month for the game yet again, and sort of compounding with his previous info that our next look will be a meaningful one. That means a larger reveal certainly sounds imminent here, but Nate's not the only insider mentioning that this near future timeline here, potentially later on this week, could be very, very big for Grand Theft Auto 6 as a whole. And keep in mind, as we're going through all the new leaks, all the new rumors here, if you guys enjoy the video, you're excited for GTA 6, do me a favor, hit that like button. It's a great way to help grow the channel and share the video around it to new viewers. If you happen to be a new viewer here, maybe you have not subscribed yet, we should change that. I got you covered with everything going on for GTA 6 as we approach launch, so be sure to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. Next up here, Drift Respawn ends up clipping this post from one of the Insider Gaming podcasts that Tom Henderson is a part of. Of course, Tom Henderson, one of the most prominent insiders and leakers that we've got here in the community. And you may recall forever ago, I think it was back in like March or May even, Tom said it won't be until August maybe that we're gonna start to see more marketing for GTA 6. Well, it's August now, and Tom Henderson has given an official prediction here saying that he thinks trailer 3 could be released on August 6th. 6. They were messing around talking about GTA 6 on their podcast lately. Here's what they say.
Or will we come back from August and you be bragging to everybody?
Yeah, when's the earnings?
He has been proven right so far.
7th.
Yeah, I reckon we're getting it.
The first week.
GTA 6 trailer August 6th. Boom.
So just a prediction from him, but he did say, again, like I mentioned forever ago, we wouldn't see much until August. And now that it's August, he's kind of being proven right if we get something major this month. And all indicators are we will be. He thinks August 6th, the day before the earnings call, would be a prime time to drop trailer 3. So insider prediction there, I think certainly carries some weight to it. And then lastly here, this instance of inside info is particularly interesting because it's not coming from a major source like Nate the Hate or Tom Henderson. GTA 6 Premium here on Twitter ends up sort of recapping this entire situation here by saying this mysterious account previously accurately predicted Rockstar's marketing to start back on June 25th, posting the exact date 5 days before it occurred. So this account accurately said, hey, June 25th, something's happening for GTA 6. Lo and behold, it did. Now they've dropped another message, possibly hinting towards GTA 6 in August. Either this is an insane coincidence, or we're looking at a small account who is actually an insider. And this is cat.com0, who posted again back on June 13th, Rockstar will start marketing on June 25th. They then also posted the website image from when that was updated. And then most recently they posted saying, August is looking pretty sunny. I advise that you get stocked up with some refreshments. Now again, rather ambiguous, saying the entire month is looking, pretty sunny, indicating that something will be happening. But it again furthers the narrative now across multiple insiders that this month is going to be probably the biggest for GTA 6 yet in terms of announcements and reveals. And I think when you look at the fact that we have the earnings call coming up here very soon, and we're getting closer and closer to the general timeline in which we start to see some pretty major reveals for Rockstar games in general historically, if you look back at GTA 5, at Red Dead Redemption 2, it all does line up to certainly indicate that we're really only days, potentially weeks in some cases, away from seeing even more major details, maybe multiple information drops, quite frankly, just because we might get something soon here. Like if we do get trailer 3 later on this week ahead of the earnings call, that doesn't mean that's it for the month. We could be seeing trailer 3 and then a new screenshot drop, then more and more and more info surface, whether it's through detailed blogs, new newswire posts, things of that nature, based on how many different sources are all pointing towards this month as a whole, not one specific week here or there, as a whole, this month potentially being a big sort of milestone in the GTA 6 pre-launch hype cycle. That being said, that's going to wrap things up for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe on your way out to stay in the know for everything going on with GTA 6. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.